Hey guys, gals, Ted from PV Farms here. It's April 20th, 2022. I know you all might be thinking that this is 2021 because I ain't done a video since 21, but no, it's 2022. I apologize, haven't really been in the YouTube making video mode. Would love to get back into it, but today's video, basically what we're doing is I'm explaining to you what we purchased here on the farm. As you guys can see, we got the LS 170 New Holland skid steer right there. That's the skid steer that everybody's been so used to on the channel. Well, quick story behind that is that thing went down this fall. It sat pretty much all winter and found out what was wrong with it because it wouldn't run. Took it to a guy. I messed around with it a little bit. I had a buddy come up, mess around with it a little bit, and we just couldn't quite figure out why it wouldn't start. Took it to a guy, and basically $5,600 later, I got a brand new motor in it. Totally rebuilt from the top to the bottom, and I'll show you guys the inside of the motor compartment here in a little bit. So that thing's like brand new. Over here, beside that, we got a New Holland C 232 track skid steer, closed cab, heat, air, awesome machine. That's the new purchase that we purchased here on the farm. Was I looking? Kinda. I've always wanted to get into a track skid steer, but I've also been dabbling in doing other stuff like outside work with the skid steer. They're such a multi-versatile piece of equipment. No matter what you put on the front of these skid steers, you can do it. They make it. So, been dabbling and pondering on getting into different lines of work. So, took the jump. Bought that piece of equipment. That is a 2019. It's got 238 hours on it. And the thing is cherry, mint, almost like brand new. Also, we got a number of attachments that came with it. I believe there was 8 attachments that came with the purchase of this skid steer. So it just grew the fleet. I mean, we're able to do so much more here around the farm now. You know, and I'll show you the different pieces of equipment, attachments that came with that. And it's just going to make things a lot easier around here. We can keep a cleaner, neater farm. We can do more instead of waiting to borrow an attachment or rent an attachment. We pretty much got what we need. And when it comes to me dabbling in different lines of work, I would possibly like to start getting into doing driveways, custom fence drilling. It came with a rock hound, so you know, just little lawn preparation for grass and stuff like that. I would like to start doing some land clearing to a minor scale, you know, no bigger than anything like that. For food plots, whatever, you name it. So that's kind of what this video is all about. So I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm glad I'm back. So I look forward to talking to y'all real soon. Alright guys, so as I was saying previous in the video here, this LS 170 basically went through a full overhaul. I don't know if you're really going to tell here, but she's basically got a brand new engine in her. They rebuilt the whole thing, piston ring, you name it. I'm not a mechanic guy, you guys all know that. My terminology sucks. But it's got all kinds of fancy gadgets and new parts, and it's basically a motor with 0 hours. So pretty stoked about that, other than Pocketbook was not stoked at all, and neither was my wife. But it needed to be fixed. It's a versatile piece of equipment, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to be running this thing 24/7, this right there, in the manure. Will it be used on the farm? Absolutely. I mean, it's a very handy machine, and it gets around a lot better than this tired machine. But this is the farm machine, and that's just the way it's going to stay. And especially if this machine here is going to be on a job or something, I still need the skid steer on the farm. So this thing had to get fixed. So, and it's only got 6,800 hours on it. I kind of was Wondering if this was going to happen someday. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a bad engine, but it was. So, it is what it is, guys. But yes, there's C232. And let me tell you what, man. We've had this now for, I would say, a month. And really haven't done much because, if you can see outside here, mud. If you can look alongside the road there, snow. We've been getting it all. Anything but dry weather. So we really ain't been able to do anything and ain't been able to farm this out. I mean, I do have a couple smaller jobs, a couple driveways and stuff like that I got to do. But weather permitting, and weather hasn't been permitted. So we'll hop over here, and this is one of the first attachments that we got right here. This is a Bobcat 5-foot broom. And yes, it has seen better days. It's gone through hell and back by the looks of it. And it needs some attention. But to me, it's worth it. We'll mess around with it. Like I said, for the price that we paid for the package deal with the 8 attachments and that skid steer, this dire need of help broom was worth it. We'll get her fixed up here someday soon. Also came with another set of pallet forks, so that makes 3 sets of pallet forks we got on the farm. I guess you never can have enough pallet forks. We'll hop on outside here and come with a Bobcat auger. Haven't I had a chance to use that yet. There's no reason to be drilling holes in the mud. And 5 different bits. We got a 2-footer there. Looks like we got a 12, a 10, an 8, and a 6. I'm thinking. I think that's what we got. So, right there, you know, that's worth its weight in gold. Especially here on the farm, doing fence. I mean, you name it. I've always had the need for a auger here. We've borrowed one multiple times from another source. And now basically I can just hook onto it and go when I need to. So we'll head on out here where the rest of the stuff is hiding. So basically we got right here, it's a 3-point hitch plate, kind of. So we can hook a 3-point hitch attachment to that. Got a, I think it's a 6-footer, I believe it is. Yes, 6-foot Bobcat Rockhound, and I did use this. We had a stretch of warmer weather here, let's just say a week and a half ago, and basically from the snowplow damage and stuff like that on our shoulders, went down through and just kind of scraped up some of the rocks. I wanted to try it out, see how it worked really, and tell you, this is gonna be a fun machine this summer, I'm not gonna lie. And then the bucket, and then we got a dozer blade here. I believe this is a 5-footer though, so it's narrower than the tracks. Have not used this. Previous owner loved this. That was one of his favorite things. But you can tell because it is broke. We do have to get this fixed right here. Not a problem though. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. So, got a nice little dozer blade for that. Oh, it's a 70-inch. So, it's almost a 6-footer. Oh, let's see. Got a brush cutter, 6-foot brush cutter. Made in the USA. Talk about that. So, it's got to be good. So definitely haven't had a chance to use this. Nothing's growing. But really, this is what I'm really looking forward to. Going around the edges of the woods. You know, extending our fields, you know. Of course, if you got woods along your fields, they're going to encroach. And I just want to get that knocked back. There's some areas over next door in the summer pastures that I really want to get rid of the brush in between the trees so we can try getting some grass up in there. Cows don't care for the brush. They'd rather have this nice green grass right here. So, yeah, I've got this brush cutter. And then brand new, pretty much. This was one of the brand new implements that he had just bought not too long ago. Used it on one job, and that was it. A 6 foot, I believe it's a 6 foot, might even be just a smidgen bigger, vibratory roller. This is going to come key and play on these driveway jobs. You know, go in there, scrape down what you need to, put some good material in, get everything leveled off and pitched the way that you want it so water drains properly, and hit her with this bad boy. You know, you don't have to have an extra piece of equipment, aka a roller. You have this. Unhook, hook this up, and go. And then there was a bale spear, which is not here. It's on the Kubota tractor. So, yeah, guys, that's that was our score. And I'm not gonna lie, honestly, for the price, it was a lot of money to come out with, but for the price of everything, it was a score. That's all I gotta say. I was really happy, and I think it's a wise, smart investment, and I hope it takes off. Yeah, I think it will. It's not going to happen overnight, but really looking forward to just messing around with this skid steer and doing a little bit of side work and getting my boys involved, you know, with these machines and stuff like that. And maybe that's something they can carry on through their life, and it's something they might enjoy and succeed very well at it. So there it is, guys and gals. Just a really quick video, I think. I don't know, I haven't seen how long I've been rambling on and on and on, but I just wanted to touch base. I'm still here. I know I've had some people ask, you know, hey, is Ted all right? Oh yeah, I'm good. It's been a long winter. Hopefully it's done. I really do. We just took the plows and a lot of the sanders and stuff off at work, so I'm really hoping that this crap is done. I really, really, really do. So, that being said, guys, if you do me a great big favor, please like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. And we're going to be getting more content out to you guys, especially with this equipment right here running. Like I said, this thing is awesome. It's a tank. It goes everywhere. This thing is awesome. I've loved this machine. I've had it now 8 years, I believe, and it's really never let us down until last fall. And we gave her a big makeup lipstick, and it's gonna last a long, long time. Really is. So, all right, guys, look forward to talking to y'all real soon.